Happy 100th birthday, Knoebels. How's it going, everyone? It's David here, and join me as I visit Knoebels, which is celebrating a centennial of fun here in 2026. I'm here on opening day. We're going to go in and see what's new and happening and what the park is doing for this momentous occasion. So let's go in and try to have some fun. Good morning, Knoebels, and happy opening day. We're going to make the most of it today. They are calling for an all-day rain, and it's definitely on the chilly side here. So we'll try to do what we can here today. But starting off here at the entrance of the park from the parking lot, they have a brand new Knoebels 100 sign. Looks very nice, and I do very much like the logo, for if you look closely, the zeros for the 100 are actually the brass rings from the carousel. Here is the park map for the 2026 season. So all throughout the park, they have flags with retro pictures of the park's past. They have recreations of old promotional and event signs telling you a little bit of history. There's more hand-painted signs to go along with established rides. Knoebels has gotten a new Power Surge ride. Its new location is right next to the giant wheel where Downdraft used to be. Downdraft last year was moved back towards the back circle of the Phoenix. But this is not the original Power Surge. This is indeed a new permanent Power Surge. As I do every year for opening day, here's a progress status for the band curve. And once again, it looks like not much has happened. Hopefully one day this is up and running, but this has really become a new Flying Turns-esque odyssey for this ride. So I am here for a Great Ohio Coaster Club event, and this morning, before the park opens, we have free play for Fascination. And this is unironically one of my favorite things about Knoebels.
Our little partners, what's a cowboy? Happy Cowboy Day.
Yeah!
You want it, you deserve it.
Are you doing your stacking?
Let's find out. 22.5 likes to win. David, table number 47.5 and table number 31 needs 3.
I think it's appropriate that my first ride of the season for Knoebels 100 is here on the Grand Carousel. It's probably one of the most beautiful operating band organs out there, and one of the few carousels left where you can still reach out and try to win the brass ring for a free ride. New this year at the Grand Carousel, designated queue lines for both inside and outside horses. So good friend Heather just got the first brass ring of the season, and this year you get this really cool button.
I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, thank you. So happy.
Hooray. The motorboat's got a lot of TLC this off-season. All the boats have got refreshed. In the past couple of years, they have been rebuilding a brand new station. It's now finished and it looks great. It's even complete with some neon lights. Probably the longest line in the park right now is actually a book signing for the all-new Images of America Knoebels. I am a Kennywood local, and this is my first time trying Knoebels fresh cut fries. Okay, final verdict. Good, but no potato patch from Kennywood. I still prefer my home parks. There's a new photo op over here by the Phoenix, an oversized version of one of the park's wooden benches with the 100-year logo on it. Well, you can't come to Knoebels without having a ride on the Phoenix. And I said, you know what? When in Rome, you might as well just do it. Well, it's still raining here at Knoebels. The rain has actually picked up and has gotten increasingly harder. And that was one of the very few rides I ever had on the Phoenix where I wouldn't say was exactly fun. Here I am trying to pull my hood down, trying to keep warm, and then you go into the airtime and it just keeps flying right off. Those brave, brave souls riding Impulse in the pouring rain.
Looks like we're gonna sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, let's do this again. Happy 100 Knoebels. Yesterday did not even stick around for the whole day. We even had an evening exclusive ride time on the Phoenix, and I had to dip out on that. The rain just kept coming down. It was freezing, and honestly, if I would have stayed, I would have just been forcing myself, and it wasn't going to be real fun. But we're here on day number 2 of the season. No chance for rain today, so gonna hopefully get on more rides, see more around the park, and let's go in and try to have some fun again, shall we? Starting off the morning with exclusive ride time on the one-of-a-kind flying turns. Well, this is a pretty rare sight. Almost a near walk-on for flying turns. So flying turns is just the perfect example of just how Knoebels operates. They didn't have to do this, but they went ahead. This ride was in development and in testing phases for I think like 7 years. This was a popular ride model back in the day, and it basically went extinct. So Knoebels decided, let's just bring it back to life, and it is now here up and running. And it's a wonderful, wonderful ride. Short, a little thrilling, but I think the whole family could really enjoy it. It's running really smooth this year. There is a lot of new wood in the trough. I almost say, like, when you're riding it almost feels like you're a bowling ball rolling down a bowling alley. That's really what it feels like. And I've been really taking advantage of this, getting multiple laps on this morning for exclusive ride time. And yeah, definitely a great way to kick off the morning here at Knoebels. wooden roller coaster. Just got off of a front row ride here on the Twister, and that is running wonderful. Same thing with I said earlier about flying turns, but like every year you go on the wooden coasters here at Knoebels, and there's just new wood and new work everywhere that you look on there, and it was running absolutely fabulous actually. Front row here on a pretty cool day, you got nice cool wind in your face, which was real good, and some surprising pops of airtime going over some of the hills on that, and of course those wild laterals. Love Twister, definitely an underrated ride here at the park. Okay, let's try this again. Just got off of a good ride here on the Phoenix. And once again, very smooth, tons of airtime, super rideable. And here you go with the band organ here in the background. Can't beat it, it's Knoebels, man. I'll tell you what, I don't think there is quite a flat ride that makes me just laugh and giggle as much as the Rocco plane. My goodness, is this such a blast. And the best part is you can control how wild or mild you want it. I am very excited to try this. Knoebels has a new Dippin' Dots flavor, Dr. Pepper. Okay, ending my Knoebels visit here on Impulse, a unique Zier Tower vertical lift coaster. And this is a ride I don't always get to do, usually because it has low capacity, it has a long wait, and also of the major coasters in this park, probably my least favorite, but that doesn't mean it's a horrible ride by any means. Vertical lifts are always fun. It has a very fun vertical drop. You really fly out of your seat. The inversions, you get some nice hang time. In the final helix at the end, you do pull some good positive G's. I will say it definitely is a little shaky going around, but nothing where it becomes too unbearable or too uncomfortable, in my opinion. It's a decent ride for sure. For me, like aesthetically, it doesn't exactly fit into Knoebels. It definitely sticks out like a sore thumb. But I do know why they got this ride. They needed a steel looping coaster to complement the world-class wooden coasters that already existed in this park. And that's gonna do it here from opening weekend here at Knoebels. Day one, I think, was definitely a bust. I mean, it not only was cold, but it was just raining all day long. And honestly, I almost feel like that first day didn't really count, although it did try to make the most of it. Did a lot of attractions that are indoors or undercover, like the Haunted Mansion, the bumper cars, the whip, the carousel. There's also the museums like the Mine Museum, the Knoebels Museum, which was updated for the 100th anniversary, the Carousel Museum, and more. But here today on Sunday, it's now a sunny, beautiful day. And what's nice here on opening weekend, at least this year, crowds were very minimal, so did not really have to wait in too long of a lines for any of our favorite attractions here for sure. Happy 100 years to you, Knoebels, and I have a strong feeling you'll be here for another 100 more. You are still, in my eye, the best traditional family-run amusement park in the country. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe for more amusement park content. And with that being said, thank you all for riding, and I'll see you next time.